Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Fred, Mike, Thomas, Terry, Joe, Tommy. How you guys doing? Hello, JW. Good morning. Okay, here we are, Thursday. Markets up. I guess, they had that bank stress test yesterday, and evidently there were a few banks that passed that, and the market seems to like it. So, hey, let's work with that. I think that's fantastic. Good morning, Tyler. Today at 1:30 Eastern, yes, 1:30 Eastern. Please don't forget, I'll be hosting our members webinar in the combo room that will include all of right way options, hit and run candlesticks, and BYOB members and trial members. Today's topic is going to be we're going to be looking at bullish inside day trades and trading breakouts over the prior high. Anyway, that will be the topic for today if you're interested, and that's 1:30 Eastern. Okay, so I've got the SPY up here. Chart pattern wise, let me do this real quick. There we go. Chart pattern wise, we have a trend, we have a pullback, and we're working ourselves up to challenge this high and break out for a continuation pattern. That's looking pretty good. The Q's doing the same thing. Even though IWM is stepping up, and that is something. IWM hasn't been much of anything for the longest time, and it's even trying to step up. The diamonds, they're kind of him-hawing around, but they're doing it. Here we're up. They're kind of slow to that uptick, but it's starting to happen right in here. So right now the market remains bullish. FNGU is acting good. You got that continuation pattern setting up in there. That's looking really good. So T2123 closed yesterday. 15-minute in the bullish side, hourly in the bullish side. I don't know, what more do we want? Looking really good here. Let me go grab this list right here, put that right there. Let me move this over so it's not in our way. Put it up here. There we go, somewhere. All right, I'm going to cover a few charts that I'm in, because I know there's a lot of people that's in some of these. So let's cover some of these and let's just see what we're looking at here. TSLL, we bought this yesterday. A few people bought this along with us. Look at that nice little trend here. Nice bullish trend. Here we pull back, we start moving up. That's a good reason to buy it. Now, when I trade something like TSLL, I'm actually going to look at Tesla. I want to know what Tesla's doing. And if Tesla's working out, then I'm going to buy TSLL. And they should be pretty much the same charts. I just feel better doing that. I did that years ago with TZA. I'd trade TZA and only look at IWM. I hardly would look at TZA, just trade it. But anyway, if you take a look at Tesla here, you can see we've got that bullish Hiromi, and then you've got that bullish candle breakout. And now we're getting that follow through in here. We could put this on a 2-day chart, and you can see that nice little bullish candle happening right in here. Let's see, another one. Oh, yeah, we better look at this one. This is going to be a loser. I'm closing this morning. This is one that we had short, still have short. I'm going to close this out. I'm not going to fool with it. SKX. This was looking pretty good. It even showed some signs yesterday of being short. But right now the market is just a little too darn happy. And I'm not going to let this bleed to the upside. So I'm going to kill this one, take the loss on it. We're going to walk away. SCHW. I think there's a lot of members in this one. I'm still holding it. It's looking pretty good. Look at that beautiful trend here. The trend came back. When the trend comes back like this is starting, that opportunity. Now, I'm not one for necessarily buying in here. It's not that I don't. I would rather it move up a little bit. But that's still, we're entering that opportunity stage. And now we're running up here. I'm looking at 59.30, and you can see these highs over here, back in March. That might be a good place to peel off some profits. That's what I'm thinking to myself. So that might be something I do. GM, while I am not in GM, I think there's quite a few people in GM, and that chart is looking hot. That is looking terrific. Great looking pre-market candle, started down below, working itself up, and it's going to open up here. It won't look like that at the open. The first target up here is about $40 is what I see, and then the big target way up here around $70. But let's not get too excited. We're going to need to break out of this 43 level first, okay? SMH, this is one that we bought yesterday. SMH is one that, let's see, today is Thursday, so Wednesday, so Tuesday. One of the members said, hey, what do you think about SMH? I liked it. And he made a comment, I'll buy it if you'll buy it. And then I wrote, let's wait till tomorrow. And that's what I did, wait till tomorrow. And waited for that pullback. Everything just pointed to a pullback to me, and that's what happened. So you guys all saw me write this in here, buy tomorrow on 628, inside day, nice inside day. So we bought this. And this is still looking pretty good. I want to, before anybody speaks out, I'll go ahead and put it in here. Am I concerned about the bearish head and shoulders here? No, I'm not. I will be concerned about the bearish head and shoulders if and when price fails. That is what kicks it off. When you're looking at a chart, just about every chart, if you want to find something negative, you can. Now, I'm not saying look away from all that stuff, but what I'm trading is what's happening through this chart, and that chart is still trending. Yes, it has a head and shoulders setting up, but it's setting up. It doesn't happen till the bears step in. So it's that one ingredient that makes the difference. Is this going to be a good slice of pie or a bad slice of pie? So right now, I'm going to rock with the bulls as long as they stay in there. Wolf. I'm not in Wolf, but I am thinking about getting in Wolf. I was in Wolf and got out of Wolf. We bought Wolf down here, closed half somewhere in here, and then closed all of it up into here. And somebody in the room asked me why I'm closing this. And at the time, I think it was, I think it's 1,900 reasons. That was my total, 1,900 and change. And they asked, well, why are you closing it? It's still bullish. 1,900 reasons is why I'm closing it. My job is to make money in trading. That's my job. My job is not to say this is the bottom and the chart is going to go up here and just not pay attention to it. That's not my job. My job's to make money. And if I can put $1,900 in my pocket in one day, okay, so be it. Besides, we all know what's going to happen. The probabilities, I guess, because it doesn't do this all the time. Probabilities are we come up here and we hit this top like that and we rest. Now, what we don't know is, are we going to rest all the way down here, or are we going to rest just a little bit here? Now, that we don't know. So there we just follow price and wait for that next entry. Now, there would be nothing wrong with holding this. The chart still looks bullish. So if somebody was to, there it is, if somebody was to buy this and hold it, you're just sitting here right now. You're still in the trend. And it still, this is what I see it doing. I just chose to take my money off the table. Now I can get back in it. So I'm definitely going to be looking at Wolf here. Another one is Apple. I think a few people here are in Apple. Apple hit my target. Targets is resistance. Resistance is target. So you can see it pulling back. Newsflash, that's what happens. Resistance is targets. Targets are resistance. Okay? So we're having a little bit of a pullback, but the overall trend is still there. Everything is still working. My next target up is about 192 up there. We're going to have to let it bounce around, breathe a little bit, bring in more buyers, and then we'll see about getting that thing to move up a little bit. Amazon, watch my time. I'm okay. Amazon is another one. Amazon is setting up. We've got this nice bullish candle here, and now we're setting up this pop out of the box. Currently holding it. Some folks are in it. Some folks are waiting for that breakout. And that's all that is a waiting game. Once you get this bullish, the bullish reason, the bullish pop, the spark, the fire, the explosion, the reason you're looking at this chart. If you're flipping through charts, excuse me, if you're flipping through charts and you, there's nothing about this chart would catch your eye until this candle here. I mean, you might see this, oh, this is not good. You might even consider it to be bearish. But that's the kind of stuff we're going to look for when we flip charts. That's what catches our eye, is the candlesticks. So this is the candlestick that matters. All we're doing now is taking a rest in here. That's it. All we're doing is taking a rest in here. So it's a matter of waiting until it pops up or breaks down. Once we enter the trade, there's nothing we can do about it. We can put our protective stop in it, yes. But after that, it's going to take its own time, whether it's going to break out or break down. Pepsi. I'm going to talk about Pepsi because there were some folks looking at Pepsi for a long the other day. And I pointed out this top here. This is kind of important. And we looked at this, and my question the other day was, is it worth a couple of percent right through here? You know, trading that. Oh man, got to get into it. Is it worth getting into it? And that's something you've always got to ask yourself. Is that worth the risk? And should we wait till it breaks out and then trade? And then you're going to have, that's a little off, 4 to 5% up to that top. So when we're looking at a chart that rallies up, which I love, by the way, I mean, I think this part of the chart is fantastic. I think we've got a great bottom. I think you've got a great pop and a great sideways move, a fantastic rally to the upside. The wick bothers me, and the bearish engulf bothers me right here at this top. So as this starts moving up, we need proof that we can challenge this. And it tried, but it never really challenged it, and it certainly didn't break out. So for folks in this long, you're not doing so well now. And yes, Thomas, this is looking more like a short at the moment. I wouldn't get carried away, though, with a bullish market. Coals, this is one that I'm in, holding here, still looking for this to move up toward the 50-period moving average. This is a rounded bottom breakout. It's still working. Like all charts, that rally will have days that pull back. Those days can be 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold right in there. They could pull back a little bit more, before they start that next move to the upside. Make sure you watch the overall chart and the overall market. It's not always about one single candle. Okay, that's about it for my time. I want to thank everybody for being here. And yes, please remember today at 1:30 Eastern in the combo room, all members, hit run candlesticks, right way options, BYOB, and trial members. Today's topic will be that we're going to look at bullish inside days and trading above the prior high. Thank you very much, everyone. You guys take care. See you at the bottom of the hour.